Okay, so we're going to talk about Archangel Zuphlas. He protects, guards forests, woodlands and trees. And his energy feels like that energy you get. If you've ever done this, I love it. I prefer it to moonbathing and sunbathing. But you know, when you're walking through a wooded area and you've got all the trees above you, Worden Park's best as you're coming out, as you're pulling out the car park and all those trees are above you and the sun's coming through the canopy and you just see like the sparkle of the sun coming through and the glints and the rays. But more importantly, when that sunshine goes through the leaf, the energy, like the green energy, oh, what a lovely feeling. And that is how Zuphlus feels. Oh, I love him. Now, I used to obviously take the kids to Worden Park a lot when I lived in Leyland, and I'd constantly be under the trees because why not? They're the best place to be. And I'd be doing this a lot, looking up, and Lauren used to get dead annoyed because she'd be like, Mum, you look so weird. And then obviously I have to hug a tree at some point, and it's like Ben's like, really serious, Mum, we're walking away from you now. It's like, well, you've no idea. They are gorgeous. That lovely energy from the trunk, it's ancient. And I used to get the beavers doing this. You'd hug one tree and feel that energy. And then you go to the next tree and you could feel that energy is different. And you can actually tell if it's more masculine and more feminine. Mm. And even the beavers could do it. Yeah. And if you walk along and you see a tree, especially with blossom on, if you actually just think, oh, you're beautiful. Whoa, it comes back to you in a wave. I used to get the beavers doing that as well. So try all of this if you've not already done it. I know some of you do this anyway. But yes, it's that sunshine that filters through the leaves of trees. So you don't necessarily have to walk through a canopy. Just stand under a tree with the sun above it. Yeah, it's just absolutely gorgeous. And all trees have this energy, this spirit. So it's just like your crystals have a diva. Yeah. You know, the little energy that's inside your crystal that you can communicate with. It's just the same. So you can actually have a little conversation with a tree. I've done it myself. I was studying. Kids were playing on the park and I had my book with me because I was at uni, and I was sat under a tree knowing exactly what I was doing, because as you sit under a tree or even stand under a tree, its roots are pulling at your energy because it's pulling at the soil, so it gets your energy as well. So it grounds you, but at the same time, because it's taken energy from you, it has to replace your energy. And so all that gorgeous energy, even if there's no sunshine, that gorgeous energy that comes from the leaves goes all the way down and through. It is lovely. It's like a shower of Archangel Zuphlas. So if you've not done that, do some of that. But I used to chat to the trees and say to them, I can't get this. I'd never forget it again. They're really wise and they're really patient. And so Zuphlas. Okay. He's very different to the other angels because he's also a little bit fairy-like. Yeah, but he's not. He's like a warrior, but he's got that very gentle, mischievous kind of energy with him. Okay. The colours then, he likes all earthy colours, but he loves that limey yellow-green. Yeah, and he loves all flowers that blossom on trees, like apple blossom or lilacs or magnolia. Yeah, and he loves all wild flowers that grow in your woodlands and forests. So snowdrops, he loves snowdrops. Yeah, you can imagine bluebells. Yeah, this time of year. So his crystals are obvious: petrified wood, jet, tree agate, moss agate. Yeah, and the essential oils are benzoin, camphor, cedarwood, cypress, eucalyptus, frankincense. And then we get a bit lighter now. Grapefruit, juniper leaf, lemon, lime, and mandarin. He prefers neroli, if you've got it. I know it's expensive, but he also likes myrrh, orange, petitgrain, pine, rosewood. I think you can see there's a trend here. Sweet birch, sandalwood, tangerine, tea tree, and wintergreen. Now there are some heavy smells there. And if you're going to order them online, because we're all locked up at the minute, I'd avoid wintergreen, camphor and benzoin till you can smell them. Yeah, because they're not my cup of tea. So you can choose which one you like, because there's plenty to choose from. And the reason why I give you some bass notes and middle tones and then your high notes is because you can create blends. So neroli is lovely. I've got neroli on the go at the minute. What would I put in neroli? Sandalwood, cedarwood, one or the other. Actually, I put, oh no, it was just yeah, probably stick at that actually. A bit citrus and a bit woody. Nice. So he inspires growth, stability, strength, protection and longevity. Because of course, that's what the trees are all about. It's dead easy to remember this one. And he helps you with any task that requires endurance and persistence. Yeah, determination, that kind of thing. It can help you to connect with the universal energies of harmony, peacefulness and grace when you work with him every time. Yeah, because just like a tree. And he asks us always to notice and appreciate the beauty that surrounds us. And when, like I explained before, when you do actually connect with the beautiful energy in anything, whether it's flowers, house plants, you do get that ripple effect back, that reciprocation of adoration, if you like, or love. It's a lovely feeling. And it's even better when you see a child receive it. Oh, I love that. So yes, he loves obviously trees, but he really gets giddy when there's wind going through the canopy, when there's wind going through the leaves, you know, and they like rustle. I remember when I used to take the kids, the beavers out, and he absolutely loves it when the kids are running through the trees. And if it's a windy day, because I don't really know if you work with kids, so you're not going to get any sense out of kids on a windy day. Yeah, they've got to run and play and get it out of them because they're never going to settle. It's crazy how the wind affects kids, makes them really skitsy. And he loves all of that. So kids playing in the trees, one thing, but if it's kids playing in the trees on a windy day, you really feel him. He's fabulous. And that's when you can have some fun. Yeah. So that there, I've not really got much to tell you about him. I asked him about his feminine aspect and I don't know what I got really. It didn't make any sense to me. So I'm just going to leave it. It'll come to me if he's got one. He must have one, but maybe she's just called Zuphlus the same way. Because don't forget, we give them the names, don't we? They've not really got names. And he just seemed a bit like it was a daft question.